2K Sports pregame show.
And welcome to the NBA Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Game 1 is upon us, and this looks like it will be a fantastic series. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Bulls in Chicago. And guys, for the Bulls, they've appeared to be invincible thus far in the playoffs, having yet to lose a single game. We'll see if they can continue that winning streak tonight. And for those of you binge-watching the playoffs, you're in for a real treat. 4 teams competing here in the conference finals. 2 move on to the championship round. Shaq, what changes at this stage, if anything?
Well, the competition is taken up a notch. Each play is important. Not just each game, Ernie. Each play.
Each trip up and down the court, you got to value every possession.
You got to value every possession.
This is where your stars shine. This is where the stars become stars. And I'll tell you what, look for some unsung heroes to be the
you know what that feels like. Sometimes right out of nowhere, here comes 7 3-pointers in a playoff game.
I was a star already, man.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Bucks were able to move on after a 6-game battle in round 2. They now have a new adversary in the conference finals as they tip off tonight against the Bulls. The Eastern Conference Finals coming up next.
Two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks and the Chicago Bulls. You look at Chicago, so important in a 7-game series to maintain the home court advantage. The fans, the players, the coaches, guys, they know it's all on the line.
And while I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home court. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Well, we'll see if they can capitalize. I mean, that's what you work hard all regular season for, is to have the advantage of Game 1 in your building. I'm with you there. I think you've got to give them the early nod as favorites.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the young Bucks, Antetokounmpo and Parker at 3 and 4. Brogdon and Middleton are the guard tandem, and it's Monroe in at the 5. Park down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Parker outside, shoots over Markkanen. Another miss by Parker.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Here's Chicago. Dunn kicks to Levine. There's a good screen. Valentine passes to DJ. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Monroe.
And, you know, the defense has to stay down there. Can't let DJ fool you with the pump fake. I mean, when he does, they're roasted.
And news coming out that DJ will be gracing the cover of NBA 2K19. I assume that is some sort of video game or something. And that this is a big deal. But to be honest, Greg, I've never heard of it before.
To be honest, it seems like that company has gotten a little desperate for attention if they are putting an undrafted player like DJ on their cover. The whole thing smells like a marketing stunt to me, partner.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Inside, here's Parker. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Parker's got his first points of the night.
Parker really adept in the post. Sees angles, reads defenses, does both of those very well inside.
And DJ throws it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Monroe, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
DJ kicks to Dunn. DJ with it. Monroe on him. Fires it up. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Fourth, DJ.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Jason Kidd.
We talked about how important this first game is to them because it helps set the tone for the whole series. He said, win or lose, the key for us tonight is that we play tough, we play smart, and we let them know they're in for a heck of a fight the rest of the way. Sounds like some strong words, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Dunn. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Now, here's DJ. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. DJ's got 6.
And, you know, DJ's interior game is very impressive. The big thing for him is that excellent body control. When he takes his time, he's really dangerous in the post.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Parker's shot is off.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And DJ throws it down.
Can't say enough good things about DJ. When he's driving inside, he's a threat to bang the rim.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. In the pass to Antetokounmpo. Monroe with a screen on Levine. And that one, good. He has 6.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
Now, here's DJ.
Man, gotta love whenever DJ jams it down. Definitely possesses the bouncing ability, that leaping ability necessary to throw it down.
Monroe dishes to Antetokounmpo. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Here's Brogdon. The Bulls getting the bucket. Antetokounmpo kicks to Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Man, I like the energy, the effervescence that Parker plays with. Not resting after receiving the pass, just going right up with it.
And once more, he gets it. Another bucket from DJ. DJ's got 14.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Brogdon with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Monroe somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, I mean, you have to really get up in the face of Monroe to bother him, even with good defense. I think he keeps his eye on the rim as well as any big man around.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Mirotic is checked in for Valentine. Wade comes in for Levine. And Wells is subbed in for Dunn.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides.
Now, here's DJ. And Henson sends it back. Now, Brogdon. The feed to Antetokounmpo. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got 3 rebounds now in this one. 1:32 left to play here in the first. Rebounded by Snell. Bucks trail by 6. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
DJ with it, working on Henson. And DJ throws it down.
And, you know, the scary thing is he's still adding to his offensive game. Man, he's a thrilling player to watch. Love the confidence, quiet confidence he brings to this end.
Now here's Henson, looking for his first basket still in this one. Antetokounmpo passes to Maker. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup.
Chicago leading by 9. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Antetokounmpo and Parker are the wings. Dwight Powell is out there at Greg Monroe. And it's Middleton in at the 1 spot. DJ dishes to Lopez, pushing their lead to double digits. Lopez has got 5.
Boy, you got to like the decision-making of DJ. I mean, fantastic at cutting the defense apart with his passing ability. Nice.
Monroe sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. There's Parker with the 3, and it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And that one's good. DJ. He's got 18.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Antetokounmpo kicks the foul. Parker up top. And stolen by Valentine. The dish to DJ. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 13. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Pistons was a driven man. He ended with 28 points and controlled the boards, pulling down more than 20 rebounds. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. Yeah, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Greg, something really stoked his fire. Man, there was no holding him back. And when a player is that locked in, you just got to sit back and enjoy the ride.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Antetokounmpo passes to Monroe. And they get it, and it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
And you know what, Greg? They are crushing it on both ends. I mean, in total control right now.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Markkanen, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Powell kicks to Antetokounmpo. Fires from 18. It's all in by the Bulls. Markkanen's got his third rebound on the night. Now here's DJ. He's guarded closely. And Valentine with the basket on the assist by DJ. DJ's got 4 assists now tonight. Well, the Bucks shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Here's Powell. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Parker outside. He scores for only his third time tonight. Now 3 for 10, taking a climb out of the hole.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
And offensively, they've done a great job here of staying in rhythm.
Well, I tell you what, Greg, their offense has really been productive this half, and I absolutely love the shots they've taken so far.
Powell with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Parker. It's deflected.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And here's Middleton. In the corner, Powell with it. Shoots over Markkanen. Powell, that's good. Powell's got his first points of the game.
And, you know, even with the defense on him, Kevin, he does a nice job figuring out ways to get around him, and very confident when he's driving inside.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And, guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit of instant replay to make sure they get the call right.
Yeah, and as the officials look on, the footage relayed to them by the NBA's replay center in Secaucus, the process getting better and faster over the years.
Basket is good.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been active and effective. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, you have scored very efficiently in the first half, so what has the mindset been?
BA, my mindset is the same I've had my whole life, baby. Any shot I take, is a good shot. Actually, hold up. Check that. Any shot I take is the best shot. It's like a sliding scale, right? You know, some of the shots I take would be considered a bad shot for anyone else. But when I do it, you know, I feel like it was the best chance we had to score that trip down. You feel me?
I do feel you. I just felt you right there. You're right. See, I felt you. Thanks. Kevin?
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. You look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
And I'll tell you, his work on the blocks in that first half, really impressive.
Yeah, he squatted on that paint area and owned it, perfectly using his size and that soft touch inside. That's a heck of a combination, strength, size, and soft touch. Nice.
Dunn and Levine, they're back to it. DJ out there with Markkanen. And it's Valentine in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Screen by Monroe. Middleton for 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's his first foul. Chicago's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. DJ kicks to Levine. And the Bulls, another 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Passes it to Monroe. In close, he hits it. Monroe's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, and Monroe, no stranger to having somebody right in his face. I mean, doesn't distract him a bit.
Dunn kicks to DJ. Beyond the arc. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by DJ. DJ's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Antetokounmpo dishes to Monroe. Got a hand on it.
And you love the hustle DJ brings on defense, using his solid leaping ability to block shots.
Back to Levine from the arc. Second chance shot. That one doesn't drop. And Milwaukee will come the other way. From the stripe. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
DJ passes to Dunn. A three-pointer, no good. The Bucks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Monroe. Again, Monroe missing.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Brogdon. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Levine. Got a piece of it.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Levine's got 6 in the quarter.
And, you know, DJ is always trying to get his guys going. If they're open, he finds it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. DJ, number 1.
You know, when it comes to versatility, the Greek freak, Giannis, is one of the very best in the league. I mean, his shooting, ball handling, and defense are really otherworldly.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Mirotic is checked in for Markkanen. Dwayne Wade comes in for Denzel Valentine. And Wells is subbed in for Chris Dunn.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Rocked in the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Levine. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points.
And I think down low is where Antetokounmpo is really so effective, using those long arms of his to get shots off over the defense. Really.
That's how you attack. Wow.
Oh, man. my. And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And so he makes both from the line. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Now here's Levine. 8 points for him. To the middle. And DJ throws it down.
Kevin, I like what Levine showed there. Not getting so locked in to his own offense. Keeps his head up, finds the open man.
Bucks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Antetokounmpo against Levine. And Mirotic sends it back. Bulls have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Now here's Wells. Antetokounmpo defending. Levine kicks to DJ. Banked in off the glass. DJ's got 28.
Up right now because he's been dominant on offense, and man, I like seeing him catch fire like this.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Simmons checked in for Chicago.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Mirotic, offensive rebound. And the Bucks, they're shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. And again, the Bucks miss. DJ dishes to Wells. And the Bulls, another 3.
Wells really reliable from deep. When he squares his body up towards the hoop, you feel like he's going to make every shot he takes.
Henson with the screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Maker. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Wells kicks to Mirotic. There's the pick. Simmons passes to Mirotic. DJ with it, working on Henson. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And the Bucks with possession. We've got 1:18 left in the third. Back to Antetokounmpo. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Yeah, you know what? I think eventually he will find his rhythm because he is off right now, but all it takes is one hoop, and you're back in rhythm. He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Brogdon kicks to Antetokounmpo over Wells. And too long on the shot.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
Wells has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. Tough day so far.
And Mirotic kicks to DJ. Mirotic dishes to Simmons. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And he gets it again. Shot good from DJ. DJ's got 32 points in the game. Feeds it to Henson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Former Tar Heel, John Henson is incredibly efficient on both ends of the court.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots. Chicago making some changes. DJ is checked in for Lopez. Denzel Valentine comes in for Markkanen. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Chris Dunn. Akers checked in for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo comes in for Tony Snell. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Parker is at the 3 with Maker at the 4. Chris Middleton is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Monroe in at the pivot, manning the middle. DJ kicks to Parsons. Hands it from downtown. Parsons got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Bulls.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
DJ with it. Monroe on him. And DJ throws it down.
And DJ has excellent hustle on the board. Skilled at scratching and clawing for those extra caroms. Man, I like his energy.
And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And Simmons kicks to DJ off the pick. And DJ throws it down.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Maker passes to Middleton. Fires from the line. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. Chicago making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Wilson, he's checked in for Monroe. Brown comes in for Jabari Parker. And it's Rashad Vaughn in for Chris Middleton. LaVine kicks to Simmons. They set the pick. Mirotic dishes to DJ. Antetokounmpo on the double team. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. The screen from Brown. Pass to Vaughn. He feeds it to Brown. Good on the triple.
Solid screens being set by Powell. Nobody wants to run into this guy when he sets his feet and is established.
LaVine kicks to Parsons. Pass to DJ. To the wing right side. Mirotic has a wide open look. And the Bulls another 3.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Henson with the screen. Here's Vaughn. But he gets it back.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Well, Chicago has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. DJ passes to LaVine. Outside for Simmons. There's the pass to Levine. Parsons on the wing. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for Chicago.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DJ.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Dishes it to Wells. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
And, you know, this is what's needed at this point in the game, Greg. The great teams know how to close it out.
Here's Vaughn. Passes it to Brogdon. Powell with the screen. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Powell playing with a lot of confidence because he knows he has the trust of his teammates. They've got confidence in him to take these shots.
Wells kicks to Parsons. He dishes it to DJ. Doubled by Henson. Powell with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, here's Brown. Goes back up. The shot by Powell, no good. Done with it. To the inside. Makes it off the glass.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Well, they've got to be pleased with the effort they've seen so far tonight. Everybody pitching in for what looks to be a solid W.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series. This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. Thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Baby.
DJ, fantastic game.
Thanks.
Listen, Kevin and the guys want to talk to you back at the studio. Right this way.
Let's do it.
Hi, this is Shaq. Look, you know I like the scoring, but I love the shot creation you provided. How did you balance between creating for yourself and for others as well?
Well, Shaq, I try to never let the defense get comfortable with what I'm going to do with the ball. You know, when they can guess what you're looking to do, it makes defending a lot easier. You know, the balance of creating shots for myself and others comes from what the defense is willing to give to me.
Steph Curry, he's coming for you.
I'm coming, baby.